Just waiting for notification. There we go. We're live. What's going on, everybody? Already got Wood Pigeon and Healthy Trails 199 in house. Wood Pigeon was not the first one to comment tonight. Got beat out by Healthy Trails. What's going on, guys? What's everybody got going on? And let me know if this is glitchy or if it looks smooth. I think I got all the issues worked out with the software I've been using after the updates that Windows took like a month ago that were still screwing things up. Hey, the gang is here. Healthy Trails wins. And is this light behind me too? I can try to keep some air flowing through here. I think I said this before. This room is usually either the coldest room in the house in the winter or the hottest room in the house in the summer. I got a fan going, and it's still pretty warm up here. Dragon Roams, I almost said Dragon Trails. Dragon Roams is here. What's going on, Dragon? Thank you, the gang. Thank you, Healthy Trails. I'm glad this is working. Oh, you know what? I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Just ran away. Gotta put this into Do Not Disturb. There we go. Alright. So let's see. Dragon's here. Triumph Screen. Sorry, dude. Triumph Screen Printing is here. What's going on, man? Dragon roams, and you have no video after you start. Oh, that sucks. Everybody else got video? All right. So, hit the thumbs up, says Triumph. Yes. Got something to talk about tonight. Gonna wait for a few minutes. Hey, Yankee's here. What's going on, brother? Have not talked to you in a while, and I'll explain why. I talked a little bit about last week. Been extremely busy. The thumbnail, Yankee, that was taken at a place called Busho Hill Falls, just across the border in New York State. I'm going to try to have a video up from that tomorrow. I'm going to have to edit it tonight after this to get it up. Took a hike out there last weekend, and really, really cool spot. Is right across the border. If you look down the bottom of that, it's the Delaware River, and directly across there, you're looking back in the PA. Have driven by this spot so many times. It's just outside of Hancock, New York. It's usually the way I travel to go up to the Catskills. And my buddy Rocco, Forest and Streams, who was here a couple weeks ago, found this trail out just outside of Hancock that goes up to this overlook. So we hiked up there. Within like 5 minutes of being on the trail, we came across this little garter snake who basically just got right up in the camera like this, and he's like licking the camera, like trying to smell it because they smell their tongues. We saw that. We saw a bald eagle, saw a rattlesnake. I almost stepped on a rattlesnake. That was almost bad. If you guys follow Forest and Streams on Instagram, he put a picture up of this snake. This thing was big and mean. And then we made it up here at these falls and this overlook with these cool rock stacks and stuff like that. Really, really cool. Short hike, but man, it was beautiful. So yeah, that's just outside of Hancock, New York. I think the area is called Lordsville, and then it's Busho Hill Falls is what it's called. Bouchous, Busho Hill Falls. All right, so Dragon's good now. The Gang says, you guys see that YouTube chat is available on laptops now? YouTube chat. They're doing a bunch of stuff. I noticed that the YouTube Studio Beta link has been moved up to the top. I actually got a chance to test that a couple months ago with YouTube. Kind of cool. A little bit different, but kind of cool. I haven't looked at the new version of it to see if they've got everything in there. But maybe they'll give us some more tools. Some more tools to get in touch with our audiences. Yankee says, still love you. Thank you, sir. Very, very busy. And windows are open, so you're going to hear a lot of noise outside. Just how it's going to be. That's how it's going to be in the summer. Healthy Trust is so cool and so bad. Yeah, the snake, that rattlesnake was not happy, and it was one of those instances where you're walking. I wasn't filming at the time, and I kind of wish I was. We were walking, and trail's pretty wide. You can walk side by side, so we're just kind of talking and already, really happy with everything that we had seen so far. We'd seen this little garter snake and bald eagle, and it's just a beautiful spot somewhere new. And we both reacted at the same time without even realizing what was going on. We both backed up like 3 steps real quick and looked over, and this rattlesnake just coiled up, start rattling his tail. And we backed way up, and we escorted him off the trail safely. Didn't want to hurt him. I mean, that's not I know some people don't like snakes. I got nothing against snakes as long as they don't bite me. But he was just warning us. We actually used water to get him off the trail. But yeah, that's probably the 3rd or 4th rattlesnake I've come across on a trail. So third one I can think of on a trail like that. We did have one that was swimming across a reservoir a couple years ago, and the guy was in a motorboat, and he was driving circles around it trying to get it off, keep kayaks away from it. And then he kept on, as kayakers would go by, he'd come down the reservoir when he saw people and be like, hey, stay over here, there's a rattlesnake swimming across the reservoir. It's kind of weird. And it was a big reservoir. I didn't know rattlesnakes could swim that good. Did I save any of the wildlife for Wildlife Wednesdays? I was gonna do a Wildlife Wednesday this week, but I haven't had time to edit anything. I haven't even looked at the footage I got from this hike. I looked at a little bit of it. I do have part 3 of the Catskills hike ready. I'll put that up tomorrow if I can't get this one done, but I'm gonna probably wait until Monday to put that up. And I talk about that's basically my trip back down off the mountain. And I talk about what I talked about here a couple weeks ago about what I saw up there. Yankee says, YouTube changed the way our homepage looks. We no longer control it. Yeah, they customize it for each viewer. Yeah, it is what it is. And we gotta just keep on fighting, I guess. Keep on doing what we do. Broseph Russell's here. Hey, man. Thanks for stopping by. You don't need it really until June 6th. That's just the first Wednesday of every month. Emma Gang, it doesn't need to be done until the 31st of May. And really not published until June 6th. Oh, for the Wildlife Wednesday, I was like, Pam's Great Outdoor Adventures is here. Connection is not good. I didn't think I was going to get in. Well, I appreciate you getting here and trying. Adam Z Adventures is here. What's going on, Adam? So, I'm going to switch the screen here. It is as of 5 p.m. today, official. Oh, of course, my dumb face comes up right in the first one. Hemlock Mountain Outdoors is now official. Page is up. Products are listed. A lot of it is made as ordered, so as things are ordered, I'll make them and send them out. I do have some stuff in stock. Eventually, I'll probably migrate like the KZO shirts and stuff like that over to here. But yeah, I'm officially open for business. I'm pretty excited. Been working towards this for better part of 2 years. Had a bunch of hurdles to overcome with just little stuff here and there, So about 3 weeks ago, I decided I'm going to stop looking for manufacturers since no one's really looking to help me out with that, and just decided to do it this way. So Got everything up and running, and it's live. Thank you, Happy Trails. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Dragon. And one thing I want to talk about on that, since Dragon is congratulations. Let me switch back over. So you'll see these on the site, these little bottle holders, and basically they go around a bottle like that. Gravity holds them, right? Probably seen things like this on the web before. I saw these. Dragon was using one when we were hiking a couple weeks ago. So I was talking to him about it, and he made his, and I made mine a different method than I've seen anybody else do it. But since I got the idea from Dragon, I actually call these dragon snares. So thanks, Dragon. Thanks for the idea. So these are actually pretty easy to make too. Thank you, Wood Pigeon, for putting up that link up. I could probably do that myself, couldn't I? But yeah, so these little things, they just hold your bottle. Actually, they were really fun to make. I figured out how to make them out of the thinnest thing I could, and it was a lot of fun. Made a bunch of them this week. Triumph says he needs one of those. Get in touch with me, Triumph. I got a couple extras for moderating the page. I'll get you something. But yeah, so very excited about having that up and running. Yeah. Need me a dragon snare. Yeah, those things are pretty. They're so easy to make too. That's awesome. But yeah, I didn't want to take the. I didn't know if. I don't want to take the idea and just because you just did a video about yours, like with your pack review, and I was sitting there watching it. I'm going, it was actually a pretty good idea, and I start looking them up, and I hadn't seen any like the one that you made, so just came up with that. The first one was a little bit bigger, but it works. My design is better than yours. They're all good, man. In a Kurt Z sticker. All right, Triumph. So Bruce Russell, what do you do with it? So basically, the carabiner would connect to your pack somewhere or your belt or whatever, and then if you're hiking, I've stopped using on day hikes. I'll use my hydro pack, but for backpacking, I'm carrying an Nalgene with me, and this will fit an Nalgene. And to keep your hands free, this just goes around the top of a bottle, any water bottle, Gatorade bottle, Nalgene, anything like that. I can even put this around my coffee mug, and it holds it. So then you can clip this on your pack or like on your belt or something like that, and it'll hold it hands free. And then you just grab the little bead there, and it opens it up, and you can take the bottle out and get your drink. So it's just a little bottle holder for hands-free hiking while you're not using a hydro pack. Again, not a new idea, but super light, super light. And this stuff, Adam has a dilemma. I have Monday and Tuesday off. Do I go hiking overnight or do fishing, camping, boating overnight trip in Lake Oneida in New York? Wow, man, that is a dilemma. That is a dilemma. I would, I would go with the overnight camping, backpacking. But that's just me. Healthy Trails just hit 200 on Healthy Trails 199. Full time now. Congratulations. I've still kind of stalled out. I'm at like 690 or something now. I haven't been doing anything except for uploading stuff as far as the channel goes. Burnwood Bushcraft is here. Right? Yeah, he is here. What's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by. Bruce versus that's badass. It's such a simple idea too. The one that Dragon made, he had a like a spring clip to hold this down. I just basically made this like a little tiny whoopee sling kind of, but without the berry, so that it's gravity held. And this is made out of Zingit, so Dyneema. This will technically hold 500 pounds. The carabiner won't. That little carabiner won't hold them. But yeah, these will actually hold 500 pounds. I haven't tested it, but Dyneema is pretty strong. Travis is simple and so handy of a design. Yeah, I like making things simple. I don't like having extra pieces, extra parts. One of the things I'm kind of trying to stay away from is gimmicky stuff. I mean, that's not really a gimmicky thing, but you know, trying to keep things just simple and made well so that they last. You don't have to worry about anything really going wrong. Might not be the greatest designs in the world, but they'll last. Yeah, Dragon says most people can't reach the side pockets, so it fixes that issue, and it does. I have a hard time with mine. Like I can usually grab stuff, but like getting the bottle out is no problem. But then trying to get that pocket re-expanded and get your hand back in there is just a pain. So this last trip, I had a carabiner clip to the little loop on my backpack, and then I made got some shock cord and made like a little ladder knot on there so I could just kind of slide it over, and it worked okay. But this little strap on my backpack isn't made to hold that kind of weight. It's made for like a GPS or something, and it started to kind of tear it. So don't want to do that too often. But you had yours hanging down off of your shoulder strap, and that worked pretty good. Yep, Adam, looks like people are saying go to the lake. The only thing I could say about the lake, well, Memorial Day weekend, I don't know how busy that lake gets. Something exploded on Anderson's Forge. That's not good. Hope he's okay. Bruce Russell gotta go. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate you coming in and being here as long as you can. Arizona Timeless Taurus is here. What's going on? So cool. And Wood Pigeon is on the ball with links and such, as always. Probably, let's give a thumbs up just for Wood Pigeon. He is an awesome moderator. He does an awesome job. He just does stuff. He does a great job. So what's everybody got planned for the holiday weekend? I got nothing planned. I might shoot some videos for Hemlock Mountain Outdoors. I got to get those done, get them up on there's still nothing on my YouTube page, but I might do some of those. Was thinking about doing some camping or backpacking, but this is like amateur week, amateur day in the wilderness. You know, you get all the people who never go outside. It's Memorial Day, winter's over. They get all excited they can go outside now, and they just flood the woods. I don't know. I might stay home and watch TV. You never hear me say that. Adam Z, it would be Monday and Tuesday, so the crowd should have died down by then. Sure. If the crowds are going to die, you should head back up to Harriman State Park. Bet there'll be nobody there. Yankee Outdoors says, thumbs up for the best moderator on the web. Wood Pigeon. Absolutely. Absolutely. Healthy Trails, Smoky Mountains? You're going to Smoky Mountains? You got a video for the Smoky Mountains? 10 people in the room, only 7 thumbs up. Well, you can do better than that. I agree with Wood Pigeon. Tribe's going to barbecue. Oh, duh. I asked what you're doing this weekend. You're going to Smoky Mountains. I'll get with it one of these days. Triumph Screen Printing, going to barbecue at Buddy's property. Harvest some cedar to send to some spoon carvers this weekend. Very cool. Well, that's very cool. Wood Pigeon did an archaeological dig in his backyard. Chill's not happy with it. No, I can't imagine. Can't imagine. Yank says TV. What is that? They make YouTube videos? That's probably what it'd be. I don't watch cable anymore, so it'd just be YouTube or Netflix. I got to catch up on YouTube. And I spent so much time working on the Hemlock Mountain Outdoors website and getting that all going. That literally was the last 3 weeks was just doing that. I had it in one spot. I had to move everything. I moved it to another spot. Didn't like it. Moved it to another spot. Had to redo everything. Oh my God, I'm so glad to be done with that. I still got a little bit of stuff to do here and there. Add some other photos to things. But man, so glad I'm done with that. That was crazy. Transcript says the guy up his mod game. There should be like YouTube mod awards for live chats. Maybe we'll do that because this is Outcast 21. My live stream is now old enough to drink. Maybe we'll do an award show one day. The Outcast Awards. Why not? Wood Pigeon is a tough act to follow. He is, man. It doesn't matter what live stream, not just here. Doesn't matter what live stream, whether he's a moderator or not. He's taking care of business in people's live streams, man. He is all over everything all the time. Wood Pigeon found 2 axe heads, pair of shoes, and bottles from the 40s. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. We used to have the property I grew up on there was an old homestead back there. There's a barn. We had a barn up at our main house, but there used to be a different farm back there, and there was a barn and the foundation of an old house. And he hasn't been on in a while, but Go Jacko Go. He used to live up here, up in Pennsylvania, and he came up with his metal detector one day, and we went back there and we actually found some bottles that had so much lead in them they set off the metal detector. That was pretty cool. Excited to see him get back into making videos. He works. He does one of the bus tours in the Grand Canyon, and he's been working 7 days a week for like the past 2 months. So I think his schedule's about to change, and we'll start seeing more videos from him, which will be good. Yankee asks Wood Pigeon if the shoes fit. That'd be really creepy if they fit. It would also be even creepier if they had the initials WP carved in them. Or JP. Probably would be even creepier. You'll be in China soon, Wood Pigeon. Yeah, a tip jar just for the moderators. All right, Yankee, that's a good idea. When you can monetize your channel, you can do the super chats where you can actually like ask for money. I don't know. I never really understood that, but that'd be cool if you could do that and have it go to like the moderators. Shoes were leather, and your original nails are still in. Oh, that's pretty cool. Emily Gang says it's all good. He was wearing his eye protection. Now he's excited to tell everyone about it when we live stream later. Are you live streaming tonight, Em? If you are, let me know what time. We will push that. I'm glad he's okay. Hey, Forest and Streams is here. What's up, Rocco? Thanks for stopping by. Don't worry about being late. I mean, my track record for these things for the past couple of weeks has not been great, so if somebody's late, I can't really complain. I was early, I was late, all kinds of stuff. Think about hiking and off-roading up Four Peaks Mountain Friday. Should be interesting. That would be pretty cool. I have to look up Four Peaks Mountain now. So out there, you've got it's like sand dune, right? And again, yes, right after you, we're planning for 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Hold on a second. I got to glare off this thing here. All right, so that means I've got to stay on time this time. I can't do a 2-hour live stream like I did a couple weeks ago. Forest Dreams making bacon cheeseburger on the grill and having a beer in the backyard. Those cervezas you made? I gotta grab some of those. Cervezas. So 9 p.m., 8 p.m. Man, I just can't get it together when I'm doing these live streams anymore. Falling apart. 8 p.m., M and the Gang will be live, and we'll hear about what happened to Anderson's Forge. Because, yeah, that's not good when stuff explodes. Epic says, now you can do what you want. All right. At some point, I got to eat. I had a bowl of cereal before I got on the live stream. I was on a phone call with somebody. Didn't have a chance to eat before I got on. So I scarfed down a bowl of cereal and came up here. Surprised I don't have Fruity Pebbles in my beard. Yeah, so Rocco, did you ever put up the picture of the Scarlet Tanager on your Instagram? Because there was a lot of cool stuff on that hike. I know it didn't turn out on the pictures I took of it and the video I took of it, but you don't see many Scarlet Tanagers around here. Weird thing is, I used to, when I was younger, I used to have like a really nice, well, my family had a really nice Audubon bird book, and I used to look at that thing all the time. Apparently that information stuck in my head because I'll see birds that I've never actually seen before, and I haven't looked at that book in 40 years, and I'll be like, oh, that's a this, and I'll have to look it up and go, no, I was right. Yeah, Emily Gang says you love Scarlet Tanagers, never seen one in person. I wish I could. Technology. Rocco, you sent me that picture. Do you mind if I show it? If I can find it. Is it on here? Oh, I know where it is. The light was a bit dark. I was trying to decide if I wanted to post it. I think it turned out pretty good. There it is. It'll be here. Emily Gangs of grandmother's house is full of bird books. I read them over and over and over. Kill time. Yeah. I used to love that thing. It was one of those big, thick Audubon bird books. All right. I gotta get to the right spot here. Oh, here it is. Open. There we go. So I'm gonna switch you guys over to this. So this is the Scarlet Tanager we saw. And I think that turned out pretty good considering it was dark. I get him a little bit bigger. Yeah, it's a cool bird, isn't it? Check that thing out. What's weird about birds? I only ever seen redbirds in Illinois. There are no redbirds in the West Coast. No redbirds in you don't have cardinals or anything out there? Life of John is here. What was the name of the channel Jack on the Go show? What was the name of the channel Jack on the Go show? Name of the channel. I don't know. You gotta rephrase that one. I'm completely stumped on what you're asking me, WP. So cool. Yeah, really pretty bird, right? You have red-breasted robins. Yeah, we got robins all over the place here. So that's the Scarlet Tanager. There's that rattlesnake. All right, there's a better picture here. Look at that thing. Look at him. Look at that thing. He was not happy with us. Not happy at all. I was talking about a channel. Go Jacko Go? That one? Yeah, Go Jacko Go. Yeah. Oh, you got Roadrunners? Arizona Timeless. You got Roadrunners? I'd love to see a Roadrunner. That would be so cool. Never saw that bird before. It's pretty awesome, says Rocco. Forest and Streams. Yeah. It was really cool. I've heard of them, never seen one. The Emily Gang says that the Timber Rattler, yeah. And that's a good picture. He just looks mean. Look at that face. Look at the face in that thing. That thing is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Burnwood says the only good snake is a dead snake. You know what? Snakes don't bother me. You know, if they try to bite me, you got to defend yourself. But there's some good snakes. Evan Ganks is a great picture, nice catch. Yeah, this was by Forest and Streams. This is his photo. I can't take credit for this. He had his Sony A6300 with him when we were out there. My phone, I wasn't getting close enough to get a good picture with my phone of that thing. There was no way I was gonna get close to that thing. Yeah, look at the scales on that thing, right? Can't find a channel. I can find his channel somewhere. I'll pull it up. I got the audio turned off there, or I'd play it. This is the little garter snake. Actually, that's a really good picture. I got a couple decent pictures of him, but look at that guy. He was cool. He was as curious about us as we were him. We stopped. We were looking at him. He came right up to us and he was like checking out the cameras, and he was really cool. Little tiny garter snake. Triumph, we have huge blue herons up here. They're like 2 feet tall and tall. Yeah, we got some huge ones out here too. When I lived down in Florida, they had blue herons, and then down there, because it's so sunny, they have like an offshoot of blue herons that are starting to emerge. They're still the same bird. They're just white. They look like an egret, but it's a blue heron. And then they got the egrets, all kinds of big birds down there. But down there they got this big sandhill cranes. Those things are like 3.5 to 4 feet tall. They're insane. I had one look over my shoulder once. I was working. Came up behind me, looked over my shoulder, see what I was doing. I've had them. I got a picture somewhere of me walking down this little grass road at Woodruff National Wildlife Refuge, and there was 2 adult sandhill cranes with 2 baby sandhill cranes, and they were teaching the babies how to hunt. And they were catching like grasshoppers, and they call them lubbers down there. These big grasshoppers, and they were teaching them, and they were okay with me being there. And they actually were walking right around me and let me. I got so many awesome pictures of them, and I think they realized I wasn't there to hurt them, and they brought the babies out and just walked around, let me follow them around and get pictures of them. It was really, really cool. I spent like 45 minutes following them around. It was pretty neat. Emma Gang says we need you guys to get some video, make Wildlife Wednesday videos. You know, it's funny, when you started doing the Wildlife Wednesdays, it's really hard to get wildlife shots around here. You'll see, when I was in Florida, there's just stuff everywhere. Up here, you see stuff, but it's usually at distance. You don't get really good. But in the past couple of outings, and I haven't had time to really edit or get anything out, and I didn't want to make a commitment to get a Wildlife Wednesday out if I couldn't do it. But yeah, I've been seeing all kinds of wildlife. Now, if I go out and try, it will never happen. It will never happen. Let's see if I can find Go Jacko Go on YouTube. Get his channel link up here. There he is. So this is the guy I was talking about. Go Jacko Go. It's my buddy Todd. We used to be in a band together. We used to hang out together all the time. He moved out to Arizona. He's only got a couple of videos up right now, but he, like I said, he's been working 7 days a week. So if you guys get a chance, you go over there, check out the few videos he's got up, and leave him some comments, give him some love, kind of pushing to get making some more videos. He'd probably like that, especially after working all the time. All the time. This guy would be driving him crazy. And he's doing like van life, so his house is his van, and that's like the only car he's got. So he's always in his house, or he's in the bus driving around. So it's got to drive him nuts sometimes. Happy Trails. Oh, Happy Trails is here twice with Healthy Trails and Happy Trails. Hoping for a bear in the Smokies this weekend. That would be cool, and I so wish I got the bear on my Catskills trip. I was just glad to see it. But yeah, bears are cool. I'd like to see more bears. Burnwood's saw a huge wolf spider in my shelter on the back wall. Tried to kill it with my machete and missed. He got away. I need the insect before I sleep there again. Yeah, going after, and then the gang's laughing at going after spaghetti. A spaghetti? A spider with a machete. How did I get spaghetti out of that? All right. Pam's Great Outdoors Adventure says, "Hi guys, I think I'm where I can watch without losing connection. I'm just, it's all good. You're trying. If you can't watch, you can't watch." Have choices. We'll see what we'll get. Yankee says, "I'm in Ohio and I can pull it off. I got to go to the local park and feed pigeons so I can take them and show the wildlife. It's easy." Yeah, pigeons. I've got like a billion birds that live right around my house. I got some cool. I put one of them up on Instagram. We'll see if I can. You can at least see it. There's really not much to hear, but there was a bunch of millipedes up at Busho Hill, and yeah, so I got this one. I got pretty close to him. They're cool, and I put them up on Instagram. I mistakenly put them up as an insect. They are not an insect. They're an arthropod. Spider machete. Saw a bald eagle the other day. I posted on Instagram, I think. I'm following you on Instagram. I didn't see your photo come up. I'll have to go take a look. Forest of Streams, I just found a reservoir in upstate New York that's supposed to be one of the best places in New York for bald eagles and other waterfowl. Need to go, yeah. It's called Rio Reservoir, right? And then I got this little video. See if it'll play while I'm streaming. Yankee says a spaghetti would work, but you gotta snap it just right, like a whip. Whoopsh. Spider machete, band name of the day. I like it. Any suggestions on insect killer to spread around or something? Not a machete. M the Gang says that was another Instagram. Have to put it up there. Too many Instagram accounts. Travis says these things are venomous, right? Millipedes, if they are, I don't think they're venomous to people. I don't think they're. Let's see, are millipedes venomous? Let's see what Google has to say. Are not poisonous. But many species have glands capable of producing irritating fluids, so they're irritating. Not poisonous, though. I've never had a problem with them. They're pretty cool, though. Don't forget the Emma Gang live at 8 after my stream. That's right, so that's in about 20 minutes. Pam's Outdoor Adventures. When I get home, I'm going to have to watch this again. I missed a lot. I can't hear. Too noisy here. This is me showing a lot of pictures and videos and stuff. What am I doing here? What app am I in? There we go. Yeah, this is that Busho Hill. And someone else will be showing up on the video tomorrow. This place is gorgeous. It doesn't do it justice. It was, like, this is way higher than it looks. This just drops right off. Where's that little snake? There's another millipede. Here's a little, this is the picture I got of the little snake. He's just chilling out. He is very curious. Very curious of us. Travis says smudge fires for insects. Yes, they don't like smoke. So yeah, if you get it nice and smoky. Depends on the kind of insects too. A lot of people are starting to use like essential oils for that, or yeah, essential oils, right? Yeah, Travis says love those layered rock boulders. Yeah, that's actually not a boulder. Somebody made that. They made that giant rock, like the giant round thing. Some chairs, like a couple like giant cairns. Like some of the chairs that they made up there. And usually that kind of stuff kind of bothers me. You go and you see people making cairns and stacking rocks and stuff. But that was all an old bluestone mine. And it's just all that bluestone laying around. You can see where they mined it out. And after we got back, I went and looked into it. So yeah, that actually was the mine up there. So we saw these huge cutouts where they'd taken that stuff out. They built up some walls there. Very cool. Very, very cool. Wood Pigeon says about 2 years ago we went camping during snake mating season. Did they get in your tent? That's weird. Actually, there was it had to be probably 10 years ago now. I went to I was living in Florida. My girlfriend at the time and I went to Cedar Key. Like on the week of my birthday, we'd go out to the west coast of Florida. We went a couple of years, go camping, just go explore. We went out to Cedar Key, and it was during horseshoe crab mating season. That was weird. There was millions of horseshoe crabs everywhere, just in the water, on the beaches. They had a guy out there. There's a little spot where you can get your kayaks in there, and he had to go out there and he had to like clear the way for people to go out. And he, like, the water was all frothy. It was disgusting. I don't even want to know. Burnwood says I use aloe vera to get for like sunburn. It keeps mosquitoes off. Yeah, mosquitoes hate it. I've heard that about aloe vera. What was the thing I saw? It was about for ticks, tea tree oil. I don't know if that actually works. Wood Pigeon says not in his tent, but Buddy's sleeping bag. Oh man, that's like a bad Indiana Jones scene. Like open up your sleeping bag and a bunch of snakes in there. We told everyone to check their gear before. Yep, no, didn't listen. Pam says he's ready to strike. Oh, this little guy? This little guy is the least aggressive snake I've ever seen in my. This is a garter snake. They're not gonna bother you. They're not poisonous. He's only maybe that big total. But yeah, he started to take off when we were walking up the trail, and as soon as he realized that we weren't bothering him, he started checking us out. It was really cool. I never had an encounter with a snake like that where they were like kind of curious about what you were. It was really cool. The gang's got to go get ready for the live stream. See you guys later. Okay, Em, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you in about 28 minutes. Trying screen printing. Les Stroud says to get so many bites or mosquitoes that your body chemistry changes, the bites don't bother you anymore. I guess that would probably work, right? You almost get immune to it. I don't know if I'd want to get bit by that many mosquitoes, because then there's chances of like dengue fever and malaria and all kinds of stuff that you don't want to get. West Nile virus. You don't want to take that chance. Burnwood Bushcraft. So wolf spider's poisonous but not lethal. Yeah, they're ones they don't make webs, right? Or they don't climb. They stand on the ground. Wolf spiders. Arizona Timeless Tourist heading to Titusville, PA next week to do some family research and some hiking. Oh, very cool. I've been to Titusville. It's on the other side of the state. But a few years ago, I went out to the west side of PA. Went right out to the border of Ohio. I camped in a state park right out there called Pymatuning. Kayaked to Ohio. I went up to Lake Erie. And on my way back, I stayed at Titusville. Well, I got up super early because it was pouring rain. I just threw my gear in the car and started heading back this way. And stopped at the gas station in Titusville, slept in their parking lot for a couple hours, and then went to Oil Creek State Park. But very cool. Triumph says Black Widow and Brown Recluse over here. Watch out when you go to your woodpile. Yeah, we had them a lot in Florida too. And the one place I was staying at was infested with brown widows, which are actually more poisonous than black widows. Those things were everywhere. And the people that own the house, they didn't like using like insect killer or anything like that. They really wanted to be like environmentally friendly. Not with the spiders, man. They'd light those things on fire with gasoline. They didn't care. Those things are really, really bad. Happy Trails says, sorry, I checked that for a second. Back now. It's all good. I know you are editing a video too, so it's all good. Arizona says your family has been there since 1864. Wow. That's a long time. So when did my family get here? My family got to Scranton in 18... I know he came to the U.S. in 1850. I think my grandfather spent like 4 or 5 years in. I got all the information written down in Texas, and then came to Scranton. So my family's been in Scranton for about the same amount of time. Yeah, he's cute. That is a cute snake, right? I mean, as far as snakes go. Yankee says a wolf spider will make a den. And he makes a tunnel web. That's the ones. Yeah. They make that little weird looking tunnel. Things can get in there, but they can't get back out. Black widows are everywhere, says Arizona. Yeah, those things are. Spiders are weird. You never know. You never know with a spider. I've been bit by a few. Never been, knock on wood, never had any real problems. But yeah, spiders can suck. We don't have a whole lot of poisonous stuff in Pennsylvania. Some snakes, rattlesnakes and copperheads, but we have brown recluse and some black widow spiders, but you don't see them all that often. I did cable for a long time, for 18 years, and I was in a lot of basements and attics and stuff like that, and luckily I never came across anything like that in an attic. But yeah, you always got to watch out. Wood Pigeon on the ball with the links for the Hemlock Mountain Outdoors. Thank you, sir. I got bugs flying in here because there's no screen in this window. I just had the blinds down. So yeah, not sure what I'm doing for the weekend. I do have 2 videos ready to go. I knew it was going to be a slow couple of weeks, and like I said, with Memorial Day, it gets hard to get out and do stuff because everybody's out doing stuff. Burnwood says he sees black widows a lot in cable boxes. Yeah, I always got in the habit of when I walked up to a cable box, I'd bang on it, open it up, and just clear everything out. Never really looked at what was in there. I did come across a few snakes in like the PEDs, a lot of frogs in the boxes on the house boxes on the side. And I opened up one PED in Florida, and it was completely encased. It was all fire ants. And I took the lid off, and it just stayed in the shape of the lid. And I had to get the customer's hose and spray the thing out. It was a fun job. Don't miss it, though. Wood Pigeon said we just had May 24th weekend. What is that in Canada? What is climbing on this thing? Something flying around in my house. Yeah, for us it's Memorial Day. You guys something similar in Canada? Arizona hiked up South Mountain the other day. Petroglyphs everywhere. Oh, that'd be really cool. That'd be really cool to see petroglyphs. Also known as Victoria Day weekend. Oh, okay. See, we learn stuff. It's international, this show. We learn, we laugh, we have some fun. Petroglyphs would be cool to see. I can't think of anywhere around here that's got petroglyphs. There's some carvings and stuff up in the Catskills. Petroglyphs would be really cool to see. Burnwitz is ready to move on, but the money is good. Yeah, the money. You're down in the Carolinas. Up here, I'm not sure what cable company you do work for down there, but up here they're just squeezing the money out of everybody. And if it's not, do you work directly for the cable company, or are you a contractor? See, I was a contractor, and they just squeezed the money out of everybody. It wasn't even worth it. Opening of patios and 24 beer goes really cheap. Nice. Hence why it's called May 24 weekend. So, a lot of beer drinking. Sounds like our weekend here. Sounds like it here. Adam Z, let's head out to Pinchot, since it's known to be a beginner's trail where you can give tourists get tutorials at Painter Creek. I got a better idea. Let's go out there, set up way away from camps, get some like ghillie suits, and then at night be Bigfoot. Wait until we hear him telling ghost stories, and go run into the camp. They'll never go camping again. What would you do if somebody ran into your campsite trying to like dress as Bigfoot? I don't know if I'd probably laugh. Let's see. We got 10 minutes. 10 minutes to go, and then we'll all jump over to M and the Gang. Yeah, can you imagine down there at Painter Creek how many people are going to be camping down there? Oh, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be absolutely crazy. In the summer, that's when you go during the week. During the week. Of course, in the winter, I go during the week, too. Burma says, since Spectrum bought Time Warner, it's a pay raise. Really? Your contractor, winning house at Spectrum, would lose money. That's how it used to be here. It's Comcast up here. And it used to make more money. I mean, I guess you still technically can make more money as a contractor, but the contractors are all squeezing their techs, trying to go hourly. It's just bad. I don't even want to talk about it. I needed to get out of that place so bad. I'm glad I left. 6 minutes until M's live. Yes. Triumph says, run. Bigfoot, run. That's great. I'm afraid of getting shot, though. Yeah. You don't know what people are going to be doing out there. So, yeah, it might not be maybe a Bigfoot on a stick and hide behind a tree and messing with Sasquatch. Dragon, I'd be afraid of getting shot right. Yeah. I would laugh. At first I might be a little freaked out if I was sitting there and just somebody came running out of the woods. I'd be more concerned of the person running out of the woods than the Bigfoot. Arizona has to go. Smoking meat in 100-degree temps. Fun. Thanks for stopping by. Have fun smoking meat in 100-degree temperatures. Man, that's gotta suck. Triumph. Remember, everyone, Memorial Day is not just about barbecue and beers. It's about honoring the servicemen and women. Absolutely. That always gets lost. Well, any holiday anymore, the actual meanings of them get lost, and it's all about the other stuff. But yeah, this is absolutely about the servicemen and women who fought and served for this country and, paid the ultimate price. Yeah, I don't have anything planned as far as a barbecue. Yeah, and then Happy Charles says yes, absolutely. So, yeah, just remember that this weekend. It's not about your extra day off during the week. It actually means something. Thank you, Triumph, for bringing that up too. So, all right, what time is it here? It is... All right, it's got a few minutes left yet. We would all laugh. Yeah, if I miss, hopefully. Yeah, Yankee, you always got a gun with you. Yeah, don't pull the Bigfoot stunt on Yankee. He will shoot you. Wood Pigeon, but we don't have Memorial Day. We got Victoria Day. Dragons is TSP. D Public Enemy. I look for a great camping hammock. Any suggestions? Which one I should purchase? Wood Pigeon, you want to throw that link up? There's a bunch of them out there. I actually make some myself. Just started selling them. That's Adam Z. Pull another one of his stunts. Let's go check out your page there. Public Enemy. Stop moving. Go to channel. 1 subscriber. No videos. Okay. Burnwood's laughing. Yeah, Burnwood. That's why I'm doing the hammocks now. Cable got too crazy, so I left. Easy, Wood Pigeon. Yankee says, I made a video about it last year if anyone's interested. About shooting a Bigfoot. You shot at Bigfoot? Happy Trails beat you to it? Yeah, that's twice, Wood Pigeon. Was the first one here, and I'll beat you on the link. What's going on, man? Too many beers on May 24 weekend? Too many 24s? But, okay. So, Happy Trail's trying to up their game. Doing a good job, too. All right. So, we're going to wrap up here in like 5 minutes. I have run out of things to talk about. I could talk about hammocks all day. I still got a bunch of these left, too. Anybody wants one, just hit me up. I can send you a sticker. Burnwood says, I'm buying a hammock, mark my words. Those are freedom from cable hammocks. Look at it that way, Burnwood. I feel what you're going through. Oh, Yankee, about Memorial Day. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, guys, check out, Yankee made a video about Memorial Day and what it means. Go check that out. I got a lot of videos of everybody to catch up on. Yeah, definitely check that out. It is not just about barbecues and beers. Happy Trails says, wine tonight. I'm faster with wine. Faster with mine? You mean wine? Mine wine? Wood Pigeon wants a sticker. Happy Trails wants a sticker. Joel wants one for a case. Triumph will send an address on Instagram. Okay, man. Yeah, send me a thing. I'll send you one of these too, and a sticker. That is the perfect name. Is that the perfect name? Perfect name for these. See, I get all out of I miss things that people saying, and I'm behind. And Burnwood wants a sticker. I'll DM my Addy. Cool. Yeah, I got. What do we got here? I still got a little bit of a stack. Yeah, I got a few left. Still got a few left. Jill I keep saying Gil. Jill travels more than Wood Pigeon. Yeah, send me your guys' addresses. I'll get them out to you. Cool. And since it's like 7:58, I'm going to wrap this one up. I'll be all over the world, he says. I've got one of my shirts showed up at like a national park somewhere. I don't know who it was. Yank says it's about women and whiskey also. Okay, fair enough. So, all right, I'm going to wrap this up so that I can get this closed down and then head on over to M the Gang's live stream. So anybody who's got the time, head over to M the Gang's channel. They're going to be going live right after me here at 8 o'clock, and it's now 7:58. So I want to thank everyone who stopped by. Triumph says, awesome live stream. As always, my friend, thanks so much for having us. Everybody have a great evening and be well. And I agree with that sentiment. Those of you who are doing stuff for Memorial Day, be safe out there. It's scary enough out on those roads when people are sober, so just be careful. If you can, stay in one place and have your fun. Have your fun at home. And remember what the weekend's really about too. So I'm going to wrap this one up. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by. As always, it's a lot of fun to have you here, and I enjoy these ones where it's just on the chat and talking with you guys and just having a good time. Wood Pigeon just put up M's channel, her link, and we'll go over there. We'll meet up over at M the Gangs. So, and if you guys get a chance to check out my new business, I'm a business owner. Holy crap, I'm a business owner. I'm self-employed now. HemlockMountainOutdoors.com. If you're looking for any outdoor gear, go check it out. And even if you're not, go check it out. Let me know what you think. If you see anything that looks wrong, just let me know. I put that thing together in a little bit of a frazzle. So creative criticism, constructive criticism, and creative, always welcome. So thank you guys. I'll see you all over at M the Gangs. Have a good night. Be safe.